Your Excellency, Mr. Minister, Secretary of State, Professor Tudor Pisecaru, esteemed representative of Ministry for Research, Innovation and Digitalization, esteemed Professor Horea Iovu, appointed recently as honorary advisor to the Prime Minister for Education and Research, distinguished representative of the Romanian Chemical Society and of Romanian Society for Chemical Engineering, esteemed general directors of national research institutes, esteemed colleagues, professors and researchers from universities and research institutes, dear researchers and colleagues from PRIOCHEM, dear collaborators from industry, dear students, and of course, for all of you, dear participants to our International Symposium PRIOCHEM 2023, present here and also in online. And of course, dear sponsors, supporting and partner organization, on behalf of organizers of the symposium, I wish you a warm welcome to this event. I don't know for the people from abroad, if you are aware that in Romania we have a very beautiful celebration that takes in autumn. It is called the Harvest Festival, or Ziua Recolte in Romanian, when agricultural producers present their most beautiful vegetables and fruits. For us, for PRIOCHEM, the PRIOCHEM Symposium is a kind of harvest celebration, where all the participants come to present their results obtained during the year and to share with others the recent achievements, discoveries, and ideas or concepts that they proposed. And this year, perhaps maybe more than ever, there is a great effervescence among the scientific community in Romania, considering the upcoming launch of the competition for formation and development of Center of Excellence in Research. This competition will be the biggest competition in the last 30 years. One project will be funded with around 20 million of euros for 5 years. And the main purpose is the training and the specialization of the young, talented researchers in order to offer research and development services for economy and society. So in this context, I believe that PRIOCHEM will be a great opportunity to get to know each other, to identify new topics in which to collaborate or to start new collaboration, both for Center of Excellence and for other type of projects, especially projects in Horizon Europe program. So I wish you to have 3 very nice days and fruitful days. And in the end of the this conference, this symposium, to be happy to meet each other and to find new friends and new collaborations. I want to ask the Ministry of Research, Professor Tudor Pisecaru, to say some words and to encourage us for the next 3 days, and not only.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this event, and excuse me for my being late due to the fact that at the gate of the ministry there are a lot of people concerning different aspects for research, like Romanian Post. So this type of events are very good, are still very good. I was amazed that after so many years, there are scientists which are making a confusion, for example, concerning the term of circular economy, make a confusion when considering circular bioeconomy. It's a completely other thing. But unfortunately, it's quite different to demonstrate that we are not in that position to take quite everything. So it seems to me that this type of events should be multiplied and repeated in order to disseminate all the knowledge necessary to emphasize a lot of particular aspects of all problems of our life. So I gave an example, a simple example, and probably we shall need to take a little bit more time in order to achieve that level to consider practically everything in the place that it is a proper one. Of course, the ministry will launch this competition, excellence centers. There are some discussions to be made because this connection with the official agenda, scientific agenda, is quite different from the situation that we are in at this moment. This agenda has been prepared 3 years ago, and since at least 1.5 years, the European Commission and the Romanian government has changed a little bit the topics. Anyway, it should be a very good opportunity to invest more money in research activities. It is not designated in order to get equipment, because at this moment we need to implement our basic knowledge already got in the past. So it is quite only for human resource, conservation, and development. And we need to use this opportunity in order to prove our concepts and to disseminate as much as possible our knowledge. Concerning the activity of PRIOCHEM and all other partners here, it seems to me that it is a very good opportunity, this event and the others, in order to disseminate that chemistry at least must be a component, a strong component in our life. Without chemistry, it's quite difficult to live. So we have to show, especially to the Ministry of Education, that the preparement of the pupils in the college, in the school, concerning chemistry must be reconsidered at least. Otherwise, we shall have a lot of problems in the future. So I hope that after this event will be finished, we shall be able to say that a step further has been considered, and to have a supplementary support in order to discuss with our colleagues to improve something in the chemistry preparation of the human resources. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much. Now I want to ask Professor Horea Iovu to say some words for us.
Thank you. Dear Secretary of State, dear General Manager of Institute, dear guests, dear colleagues, for me it's a big pleasure to be with you here today. And I'll try just in the few minutes to explain why. First of all, probably some of you knows, the youngest people, I'm sure they don't know, that I just started my research career here in this institute. I work here as a junior researcher between 1986 and 1989, so a long time ago, under the guidance of scientific researcher Elena Bada. Maybe some of you remember her and her lab. And we just started on that time to work on stereospecific polymerization of isoprene butadiene. And this was also subject of my PhD thesis afterwards. So I was impressed at that time because due to the team in which I have joined, and there were my first steps in my research career here. And for this reason, I want just to thank you very much for giving me this opportunity at that time to start my career here in this institute. Then during the years, I got different positions in the National University of Science and Technology, Polytechnica Bucharest. And in this position, I promote the collaboration with research institutes, but especially with this institute, which is really in my heart. And I have more reason for this. First of all, we are providing many students, many graduates for institute here for taking different positions here. I hope you are satisfied with the graduates. There are many of them here in this room, and we are really very happy that they got good positions here, and they are really doing a great job here in this institute. Secondly, it is because this institute offered to our university a very well platform for training our students. Each year, we are sending here many students for training, for different periods, for different programs, for different projects. And this is important for our university because in this way, we keep a very important link with real practical training in research. And this is important for our students also. And just to let you know that each year when we want to send students, there are more than one per one place, more than one candidate per one place here to come in institute. And after that, when they are returning to the university, they are saying very good words about the institute and about the atmosphere they receive here and about the knowledge and about their supervisors here in the institute. Thank you again for this. It is very important for us, really, this training period. Then I want to say something about the importance of the institute during these days. Of course, you will just say that I cannot be objective because I am also a chemist. So if I'll say too many words, very good words for this institute, this is subjective words. But in fact, I'll start from what our Secretary of State said before, that it will be very difficult to live without chemistry. I'll say much more than it will be impossible to live without chemistry, really. It will be impossible because all of the products we are surrounding are products of chemistry. And starting from food, from our clothes, from our ways of entertainment, from all the things you can imagine, they are products of chemistry. So the importance of this institute is undoubtedly one of the most important institutes, research institutes in Romania. And this is one issue I want to say about institute. But the second one is the institute is important due to the human resources. This institute has one of the best human resources in Romania, and I know what I'm saying because I know most of you very well. Even if I don't meet you before, I didn't meet you before personally, but I know you from the papers, from the published papers in the international literature. You have here very big names and very important supervisors. Under the guidance, the young people are formed, and that's why I want to say that you have also a brilliant future. And this symposium, this conference, in fact, I've noticed that every year grow and grow, because there are more and more international participants from abroad, and this is very important for a conference. And also the topics of the conference just enlarged each year. Also, the main important topic, the chemistry for a sustainable development. It's one of the modern topics in the world now, because chemistry has to contribute to the sustainable development of our society. And why not to a very nice future for our kids. And this will be important, especially during the next years when chemistry is asking to contribute to a more clean environment. You can see that everything we want to do now as modern equipment, like modern solar cells, panel for solar cells, these are products for chemistry, for instance. All the electrical cars needs special batteries. These are products of chemistry, and so on and so forth. So if you are thinking about all the products we will need in the next years for sustainable development, this will be made mainly by chemists. So that's why I dare to say that you we have together a very important role in the future. And really, I hope that this will be recognized by our government also in that way, that the budget for research will increase definitely. And why not the importance of chemistry to be recognized at national level? Because I want just to give you a figure, probably you know this figure much better than me, that one of the fields in Romania which contributes to the papers published at international level is chemistry in Romania. So physics is the first, chemistry is the second, but chemistry contributes a lot to the papers published in international flux of publications. So that's why I think that chemistry should play a much more important role in the research environment in Romania. And of course, your institute has the first role in this field. Thank you very much for inviting me here, and I wish you very nice days during the conference.
Thank you very much. On behalf of my colleagues, experienced researchers and young researchers, we thank you very much for your nice words and for encouraging, and also for recognizing once again the fact that chemistry is very important and should be very well financed, the research in chemistry. And also we need the fact that we need human resources to be specialized in this area. And of course, we will continue to receive students and PhD students from universities to come in our labs to be prepared, and also to recruit the most talented of them. Thank you very much. And now I want to ask Professor Andrei Sârbu, as a representative of the Romanian Chemical Society, to say some words. Thank you.
Thank you. Dear colleagues, I am very happy that we arrive at the 19th edition of our symposium. And as always, the Romanian Chemical Society is a co-organizer of this event. And I hope that this event will be at the same level, at least at the same level, at the former editions. because every year I saw an increase in the quality and the number of presentation. And I also observed that we are always linked to the topics, the most important topics into research in the world. This is why, as Professor Horiaev said, we are publishing so many papers, because topics is in the mainstream of publication. And this is due to the Polytechnical Institute. Very many researchers here are from the Polytechnical Institute and from the University of Bucharest also. And because our professor trained us very good during the faculty and during the PhD studies. So I want to tell you that, as always, we are sponsor of the symposium. Romanian Chemical Society is sponsor of this event, and I want to tell greetings for this new edition, and hope to be a success like previous. Thank you very much.